surprised me the most that I actually had to.
Y'all know what I'm glad too? I'm glad she didn't give what's that lady name? Gail? Is that her name? No, this is Gail, right? What's the girl name? I don't. The lady that be fucking Oprah, her. I'm glad she didn't give her that exclusive. This is where I complain. This is where I talk shit. This is where I argue with people. This is where I talk about real life, everyday shit. This is not a la la land. So if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off the videos. This is my life.
Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta run.
If there is such a thing as past lives, definitely think Pac and I have traveled a few together. You know, in various forms. So,
has there ever been a time that you regretted the decision that you made not to take it to that level with him and to keep it in the friendship space?
it just wasn't possible. There was no chemistry between us. You know, I talk about it in the book.
It's just hard to believe that we see chemistry with the two of you guys. Even in
Girl, and the lady that's interviewing, she need to stop fucking lying. Cause I want Jada to get over this obsessed ass. But like, I understand it's somebody you love, the woo, whatever. But y'all didn't even have a relationship together. Like, it had to, like, she had to be lying about them having sex or something. She gotta be. Cause it ain't no way, like, I don't know, 45 years later or something. I don't know, like 20 something years later, that she's still going on about this man.
the videos you guys dance, and there seems to be so much chemistry. But for your
chemistry, it's that friendship, love chemistry.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay, Jada, we gonna buy the book. All right, after Pinkett Smith, Winfrey knows Carter, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna buy the book. And I was looking at, I didn't see the clip yet, but I saw my good peoples at All the Smoke, Snoop and Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Make sure you listen to the All the Smoke podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. I saw they put out a clip that said Jada Pinkett Smith reveals that Tupac proposed to her while he was in jail. Can we get that clip too for later?
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Like, what?
Yeah, if you don't know Jada and Tupac, they went to high school together in Baltimore. She also talked about, Baltimore and how she never wanted to be a drug dealer's girlfriend. So she talked about how drugs affected the area and her neighborhood. She said, I wasn't trying to use drugs. I surely wasn't going to be the drug dealer's girlfriend, but I wanted money so that I could be independent. I wanted to take care of myself. So she talks about actually selling drugs. So that's in the book as well.
I'm going to buy the book. It's called Work.
Not Jada selling drugs. You know what? Since that's the case, I might as well give y'all my response from yesterday, because I kind of had the response in my head, but Jada Pinkett talks to Will Smith, separate. Not know how to separate. Yeah, separation. What the fuck? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, let me look at this clip, because I seen the one on the Shade Room. Let me just look at this and just piece everything together. You know what's crazy? I applied for Zelles too. That's the funny thing. They did not hit me back yet. Fuck y'all. Yeah, this 5 minutes. Then at 12, turn this off. Upload this. Do my homework. Bro, I still got tests and everything I need to do, y'all. On God.
There's so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most that I actually had to.
Y'all know what I'm glad too? I'm glad she didn't give what's that lady name? Gail? Is that her name? No, this is Gail, right? What's the girl name? I don't. The lady that be fucking Oprah, her. I'm glad she didn't give her the that exclusive, because she's just a hot ass mess in my opinion.
Reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016 you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives?
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016,
She give me she was just coping. You get what I'm saying? Like, she give me she was just coping with, like, the whole Tupac thing. Because I do think the Tupac thing that, like, that altered something in her mind. And, like, I think she was trying to find ways to get over it. Me, personally, I don't think she ever really loved Will. But that's just my opinion. Like, the fact that, yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm going to be honest. I don't think she ever loved Will.
which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip.
And I heard somebody say, "Oh, you know, if August and her had that entanglement, does that mean they really had an entanglement because they wasn't together?" I mean, technically on paper they had an entanglement, and technically on paper it was cheating, but technically in their relationship it wasn't cheating, and that, like, further explains, like, why Will didn't, like, go crazy or go off, because he already knew what it was. But it's so funny because people were saying, like, and, you know, adding back to the swingers thing that I've been hearing since I was, like, a fucking child. It's funny that, you know, that part comes to play into things too, because it's like, maybe it was that because they never, you get what I'm saying? They never was, like, I personally don't think, besides them having kids and I personally don't think they ever was, like, truly together. But just my opinion.
About their marriage. This interview on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
20.
She got that glow too. That's the crazy thing. She got that. She just left her the glow.
3 years.
So it really wasn't 23 years, but
How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? You know.
that and that's you about to make some shit up. That's what that is. That's you about to make some shit up for sure.
Maybe I don't know. I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
She looked good
they
right
even
there.
faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
So I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right?
And that's another, like, I'm trying to get where she coming from as far as a partnership, because I don't think what she's saying is partnership at all. I rebuke that, honestly, like, on that whole thing, because I think it's not what a partnership is. But I mean, go off.
And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And
So, not a partnership, how do you present an illusion to a partnership? That's what she should be saying.
we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why a fracture? That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy.
And you know what I get from that? Like, it was a lot of things. Like, you know what I really get for that? And I don't want to say that. But you know, like, you know, like, it was like a rumor about Will Smith, like, a minute ago. Well, it's still kind of like a rumor, but it's kind of like deaded a little bit. But yeah, it was kind of a rumor. And she said, like, it was a lot of things. And it's like, we just, yeah, listen, I don't gotta say nothing. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But it was a rumor. And, just like, what's her name? What's shorty name? Just a big hint. Gina. What's the girl real name? you know, the girl from Martin. I don't know. I want to say not Tanisha Arnold. You know Tanisha Arnold best friend. But yeah. Is that her name? The light skinned joint, right? No. That everybody hates Chris mom is Tanisha Arnold. Is it? No, I think that's her, Tanisha Arnold.
Of what
right?
we thought the other person should be.
And that's a big giveaway too, what we thought the other person should be. But Tanisha Arnold, let me see really fast. Because it's 12:03. Tashina, not Tanisha, Tashina Arnold. Best friend. She gotta pop up. Tisha Campbell. Yeah. Oh, they was so young. Let me see. I never seen that before. Oh, they was so young. That's crazy. Listen, Tanisha Arnold kind of looked like Martin in that picture, but I'm gonna shut up.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
I have so many questions. So do I.
So they live separately as far as like not being in the same house no more, or like they across in a mansion. And I wonder if the kids, you know, I know they eventually knew about it before us, but I wonder how long it was before the kids knew about that.
I have so many
It
questions.
was the strangest kind of revelation to realize that these two people have had separate lives. I mean, they had not called each other husband and wife in all of those years.
Except for the appearance everywhere they went.
Except for the appearances, right? Including at the Oscars.
Yes.
And that's why I do not, by any means necessary, I do not idolize. I don't idolize nobody in general, but I do not, like, even relationships I see outside when I'm just walking or something, like, you never know, and not being disrespectful or insensitive, but you never know who's getting their head knocked between the washer and the dryer on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some girls out here that's like, yeah, so, but, like, it's just, I don't know, just, I don't be idolizing nobody's shit. As far as that, I don't see nobody's shit. Unless it's my relationship or I'm about, or like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not in a relationship, so I don't see shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see shit from nobody. Like, even if I do see a couple, well, I don't see shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that is set up in a place in my mind, affirmations, all that. I don't see shit from nobody. I don't see y'all.
By the way, there's a whole chunk in this book that we're going to get into in the Dateline special and also a little later here of what happened in that moment when he said, you know, get my wife's name out of your mouth, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a whole backstory there too. But Jada...
And then people was saying, you know, why did Will Smith smack it's still Chris Rock. Why did he smack Chris Rock if they wasn't together? This is how you know how trash y'all are. That's still his baby mom. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all probably treat y'all baby mom like trash. But if I have my baby mom and she take care of my children, or et cetera, and it doesn't matter if the children is grown, like, it still won't be like a high top of level bar of respect type of thing, unless she really just a grimy ass. You get what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that's why he smacked Chris Rock, because that's still his baby mom. And on top of that, she said Chris Rock tried to holler at her, but
is candid and honest in this book. I mean, she's saying things that she's never said, so they've kind of been living this pretend life publicly.
For years.
They knew the secret. They know it.
So now she's telling everyone. Yeah. But they're not divorced.
Nope.
So they're
And they don't
separated.
plan on it. They don't plan on getting divorced.
I think a lot of American families can relate, though. I think there's a lot more distance between husbands and wives than anybody ever really talks about.
Yeah.
But this sounds like something.
Yeah, that's a bigger goal.
Yeah, it's a bigger Delta.
We have a lot more on this conversation. I was fascinated by her, by the way. First time I'd sat down and spoke with her for a long period of time.
Oh,
You read the book?
I read the book
here.
from cover to cover. Yeah, we're going to do a special on NBC News. It's called Jada's Story, Friday night, 8/7 Central.
I want to hear your podcast with her so
On
we can go like
NBC.
2 hours long for
Let's
him.
go,
Yeah.
Carson. All right.
Well, it's going to
You
be
go.
so
Do that.
interesting because, I mean, how people are going to react because it's.
Do y'all want me to review that? I might review that. If I don't get copyrighted, hopefully I don't get like I mean, not even copyrighted. Hopefully it don't get blocked. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if it get copyrighted because I'm trying to build up the channel. But if it get blocked, then I'm like, you get what I'm saying? But we shall see.
It's one thing. I mean, everyone understands a marriage breaking up, or things being complicated with your family. But then the kind of public ruse is, I know you ask her a lot about.
Yeah,
that.
there'll be a lot more. And we want to mention also that Jada also spoke to People Magazine, which is on stands this week.
Yeah, she's going to be here live in studio Monday, correct?
Yeah, she'll be here Monday. Okay, got a lot going on.
Wow.
All right. Thank you very much for all of that.
And what is that girl named? Joan Rivers or something? The one that just was talking? I don't know. But alright y'all, cause I gotta upload these to my Dropbox and then at least try to get 30 minutes to like 45 minutes of schoolwork done and read these chapters because they kicking my ass and I still gotta do 2 tests. So.
I still got the rap game in a choke. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta ride my wave. They been talking about Zayden, they been talking for days. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed.